What's going on, guys? It's Pineappleking. We're getting straight into it. MMG gave Madden 27 his honest report card. Let's see what I agree, disagree with, and see if this Madden is MMG approved. Probably not.
Madden 27 is officially here, and I gave college football an honest report card, so it's about time I do the same for Madden. Our report card has 4 classes: new features, performance, presentation, and gameplay, and I can't believe I'm starting out like this. But within, not joking, 10 minutes of booting up Madden 27, I've already found a game-breaking glitch. So why don't we start with performance? You can't run no huddle. That is not a joke. If you attempt to run no huddle, a common feature of football in Madden 26.
If he's gonna be up in this corner, I've got to switch it. I've got to switch me. There we go.
Last year's title, it would break the entire game. Your player either wouldn't snap the ball or they would snap the ball into an instant fumble. Now, EA usually gets a pass on this because Superstar sucks. No one really plays it, but I dug up this Reddit thread that talked about the same thing that I talked about last year. Sometimes when I hold Y to go no huddle, the offense will set up in what looks like a spike formation, but I can't snap the ball or audible or anything. I'm forced to call a timeout, and then it's everybody's personal anecdotes of this same thing. This shit still hasn't been fixed. Same playbook no matter what. It's driving me mad. Watch the clock run out, lose a game every single time, just to lose to the Panthers because I couldn't hike the ball. You get the idea, right? Well, as I started up this video, I thought there's no way, right? There's absolutely no fucking way. So
There's a way. There's a way. And also, why did I just go all the way back to 0?
Superstar tight end, and if Superstar wasn't boring enough, I got sent to the Browns. So I was already kind of in prison. And I started spamming no huddle. And for a while, everything was working good. The first 3 minutes of the game, I was able to run no huddle. And then guess what happened? I'm clicking every single button. I'm spamming A, X, Y, B. I'm looking at my play art, and no matter what I do, Shedeur Sanders stands there and claps, claps, claps for nothing because the clock runs out and the quarter ends because this exact same fucking bug is still in this dog shit game. Pause. Hi everyone, editing note MMG here. I got it to happen again. Later on in this video, I do a little segment on Superstar, and within 5 minutes, I got it to happen again. Here's that footage. Pitiful, busted ass game. If you only clicked on this video to see if you should buy this game or not, don't. This is a lazy patch update for Madden 26 wrapped up as a new game, but enjoy.
Every single year it's the same game, except for they add like 1 or 2 things and like say they fix the bugs. Like the packs are bad, it's pay to win and Ultimate Team. Like, oh yeah, he's gonna get to franchise or Superstar in a second. It's pay to win there too.
For the rest of the video. So that's how we're starting our Madden report card. The audacity! Do you guys not play the game? No huddle is something you use in every single game, whether it's online head-to-head or Superstar. No huddle is incredibly important to football. I would understand if this was a very small niche bug that only occurred under crazy circumstances. That's true of every video game. This is not a niche circumstance. I found this bug in 5 minutes. Absolutely embarrassing. And frankly, that's not even what performance is for on the report card. Performance, which as we know, is one of the slowest user interfaces of any modern game, let alone sports game. Is that still true? Ultimate Team is always the best example. I spend a lot of time in Wheel of Mutt just on the menus trying to assemble my Ultimate Team.
Wheel of Mutt is goated. The Eagles lost in the preseason. It doesn't matter, by the way.
And the answer is yes. It's as horrible as it's ever been. Flipping through your players, assembling your team, and upgrading them is like doing chores. If I want to compare Garrett Nussmeier, I gotta load through this. It's now going on 3, 4. The game just fucking crashed. I
mean, I'm not surprised whatsoever. Honestly, my game has crashed as well, but I really haven't had... I feel like the UI has been okay for me, but it definitely like... Oh, the auction house mixed up for me. I wonder if he talks about that.
What's your excuse, EA? I don't have any players in my item binder. This is a brand new blank account. Holy shit. Holy shit, it actually just crashed live. Holy fuck. If you watch any of my videos, this is my literal #1 issue with EA, if you can believe it, is that for some reason, they've stacked this game on some of the most piss poor coding, user interfacing that I've ever seen. There is no game that I can compare this to. It is truly in its own league of dog shit performance. That is the only way I can describe it. I genuinely don't need to give this example because you know exactly what I'm talking about, but let's pop into MLB The Show. This is the show 26, by the way, so EA should have an extra year of development on top of this game. And we're gonna head into Diamond Dynasty, which is the baseball video games.
But the UI is fine in this one too, which is crazy.
Let's go build my squad. So this is my team right now. If I want to update this to their best overall, I just pop up here and hit generate best squad. Boom, instant. I want to look at Ellie De La Cruz. Boom, instant. I get this beautiful graphic of the player. I can see all of his stats. I can see all of his attributes, his abilities. And what's so cool in this game too is as you play with players, they just naturally get better. It tracks all of those stats, something that EA is completely incapable of doing or just doesn't care enough to do. If I want to sub Ellie De La Cruz out, look at this. Auto instantly pops up all of these players and every single input is smooth and flawless. Now, am I really glazing MLB here or am I shitting on EA? I'm not glazing MLB. This is exactly what it should look like in 2026. Every single video game should have instant automatic inputs because technology has advanced like crazy. Even the quick resume feature doesn't work on Madden 27. It automatically disconnects you from the EA servers. So now I have to load back in and load back into Ultimate Team just to prove to you how incredibly slow and shit this is. You can't.
Yeah, and oh my god, on top of this, every time I load up the game, I get, oh, you actually don't have the full version. I don't know if I can fix that. I haven't figured it out yet, but it is so annoying because I have to either continue trial, I have to go, oh, I have to buy the full version. I already have the full version, EA. Come on.
Can't tell I'm fired up about this topic. You better get used to that flag right there. If you buy Madden 27, if you're the sorry ass sucker who buys Madden 27, better get used to that loading flag right there. So let's go back to my lineup. How does this compare to MLB? Let's sub Garrett Nussmeier out. Will it let me? It will. Now I get Caleb Williams. Now I can click insert and shift. I'll wait for a loading screen. I'll back out, wait for this loading screen. And I finally have replaced Caleb Williams. Now we got to do that for our entire team. So 45 minutes later, you're just pissed off and bored, and you've finally what? Assembled your ultimate team? Ugh. Every single year, it's the same shit. This user interface is so fucking bad. Loading flag, let's go back out. Now the franchise menu, now as far as performance is concerned in franchise, the menus got a visual overhaul. And it does look better. The point of my video is not to shit on EA. I just am so mad about the fact that Superstar is still broke and the menus are as bad as they've ever been. I felt like this was a good topic to start with. Now
yeah, literally the only good mode is franchise, which is good because most people just play Madden for franchise anyways.
thing that was always so frustrating in franchise was adjusting your lineup because you'd have these huge 5-6 second load times every single time you clicked on a player. Well, now when you click on a player, the load time is still there, but it's significantly decreased because they made this look worse. They used to pop up this really beautiful render of the player themselves, and I believe that's why it took 5-6 seconds, which they have no excuse for. It shouldn't take that long. So to make this run better, they just removed it entirely. They just took it out. So for what it's worth, oh, I just fucking got okay. It's release
yeah,
day,
classic. Classic EA.
Oh, God. Now, if I'm going to be impartial, this was a good decision. I think what you find with EA is rather than making everything work the way it's supposed to, they just adjust to how bad it is. Does that make sense? What this should look like is I click on Jahmyr Gibbs and instantly he pops up all his attributes and there's a beautiful render of the player. But since they can't do that, they just removed the render of the player. If this is what we're stuck with, it's better. I'll spend less time waiting on loading screens. But the core of the issue is why can't EA do this? And we'll never get an answer to that. You can go ask Jared Kushner in the Public Investment Fund. And that covers the performance in the only 3 modes that this game offers: Ultimate Team, Franchise, and Superstar. The only thing you can do outside of that is Quick Play. And a small addition that I really do like is popping these players up. This was actually a major complaint I had from last year where 2K and MLB have these beautiful renders of the players on the selection screen and EA just had the player logo. Well, they did it. You got Justin Jefferson. Basically, any team you select, you get to see the best player on that team naturally.
Honestly, I didn't even know that. I mean, I don't play quick play, I guess. Because, like, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know.
Really, this loads in and lags really slow, just like everything else in this game. But I've got to compliment something that I've criticized in the past. I think these small additional changes are nice. That's the report card for performance. I'm giving EA a flat-out F. This game runs like shit. Superstar is completely broken. You can't run no huddle. I cannot emphasize how useless this stupid Be the GOAT edition is, which is basically just a visual template to see your stats. I can't emphasize how hilarious it is that EA is going to go up there and do a deep dive on Superstar, having clearly never played it. Do you realize how quick I found this? Do you realize how little I play this? I don't play Superstar for fun. I've never played more than 2 seasons of this shit, and it was one of the first things I noticed. It is an instant glaring issue.
Yeah, to do for a couple YouTube videos.
It's so
and
fucking obvious. A monkey
it.
could have figured out that no huddle doesn't work by playing the game for 5 minutes, and EA couldn't bother to do that. This is a glaring issue last
year. Like no huddle is so important, especially like if it's a close game, fourth quarter, second quarter, like before halftime, before the end of the game. You gotta have no huddle, man.
Year you didn't realize it? I just can't believe that I found this in 5 minutes. You get a straight fucking F. Fail, take the class again. I'll see you in Madden 28. Okay, we're gonna switch to a different piece.
Not gonna be any different.
Card presentation. And the reason I want to switch to presentation is because I know EA is gonna get a really good grade on this. And I just spent the entire start of this video just ripping them a new one. Presentation is something that EA has always done very, very well. You can shit on EA all you want. You can't say that these games don't look really beautiful. We're gonna play a Bengals-Chiefs game here in Arrowhead, and one of the new features that EA has talked about a lot was dynamic weather, which is basically just the weather changes. It just means the weather changes as the game progresses. It starts out as a light snow and it progresses into a heavy snow, or in the third quarter.
Snow is terrible, by the way. When you're playing,
so we're playing a dynamic snow
everybody
game
slips.
In Arrowhead Stadium. There's no snow at all. Is this a visual bug? Where's the snow? Did it just now start snowing? Oh. Hey, performance at an F is getting proven just about every second. Snow has magically appeared on the field despite not appearing in that sim at all, and I just kind of got my ankles busted. Even in the category where I'm trying to help him out. I'm supposed to be playing the moments right now. Here we go. That's pretty damn sick. 7-7, 1st and 10 in the red zone. Where's Kenneth Walker, baby? Is he tired? Go a little handoff here. Pull block from Travis Kelce. And you can already kind of see that dynamic snow on this next play right here. So Walker's in the backfield now, and we've got a little bit more snow caked on the field as we're progressing. An check down never stops.
K9 on the Chiefs, by the way, is going to be nuts.
Game 14-14. Snow's really coming down now. Almost the entire field is shrouded. That's just beautiful. That really is just beautiful.
I mean, it does look really good. It does.
Wide. I forgot I had the meter on. I've been playing college without the meter at 5 yards because I'm a casual. Sue me. I'll catch this one.
Wait, he's been playing without the meter? Bro, come on, MMG. What are you doing, kid?
Sue me. I'll catch this one. Mahomes out of the pocket. Travis Kelce. I told you I'd catch that one. And look at that. As he slides through the snow, it actually adapts to it.
There actually was, okay.
Angle here of absolutely fucking nothing. I really do love this feature. I think dynamic weather is so sick. I think it's so badass. Especially if you're playing your buddy just in quick play. Like if you're a true casual and you don't really play online, you're just you're goofing around hurdling.
Hurdle, baby.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get up. Especially if you're a casual, though. If you buy these games, literally just like sit there on your shelf and you just pick it up to play quick play, something like this is really cool. Come on, baby. Come on, Kenneth Walker. Come on, K9. Give me a counter. Oh, big body. Is that Sexter Dexter? He's a Bengal now. And if I really want to see presentation, I got to let some of these animations play out. Like if we get a touchdown here, which I'm going for.
Oh, the new animations are fun.
Go Mahomes. Hey. Let's just let this play out. See how cool it looks. He's dancing with the mascot, too. Hey! And the teammates come around to cheer.
I think one thing is they need to add new dances. It's the same. There is like some new like diving into the end zone like emotes. Like I've got a Superman Bucky. I've had like a couple of cool things, but the dances, like the celebration, the touchdown celebrations, I feel like it's not that hard to change, and they really do need to change those. It's been the same the last 3 years.
Just a little takeoff, just a little scramble action. That's just the worst, bro. That's just the worst. I hate watching that. Ooh, big stop. 4th and goal. Really big stop here. I'm going on Nick Bolton. Come on. Come on, Joe Burrow. Damn, Dot. Did he drop that? He dropped that. This game might be over. And there you go. Dynamic snow as the game is coming to the close. The storm has passed. Tranquil. No. Uh-oh, that's a dot. Just kidding. Underthrown. Underthrown. Thursday night. Primetime game. 28-14. Bengals can't believe it. Let's do a Lions-Packers Super Bowl real quick. I kind of want to see what the presentation for that looks like.
I do
Super Bowl
too.
event type Super Bowl. The flag of doom. Get used to that thing. What do we got for the Super Bowl?
Flag of
Recognize
doom.
that. It's the same asset from last year. Packers-Lions Super Bowl is not humanly possible. But, I mean, neither is running no huddle in Superstar, so if we're already...
He's gonna drag this for the rest of the video, bro. Honestly, it's valid.
Packers Super Bowl. Shit looks fucking sick. Hey, get him hype. Get him hype. Lions fans sitting right next to Packers fans. Beers in the stadium. You're just asking for trouble. Yeah, get him hyped up. Get him hyped up, Ratledge. Lead him out there, Jameer. Matt LaFleur. That's a real head coach, Dan Campbell, right there. I think my big question is, do they have the exact same Super Bowl animation that they've had for like 7 years? I have to assume the answer is yes. We're simming this. Come on, Lions, don't let me down. In my alternate universe redesigned divisions, Lions-Packers Super Bowl, don't let me down. Tie that bitch up. No way, you were just in the red zone. Yikes. We're gonna get dog walked. Sick. It's the exact same animation, isn't it? Actually, no, that was a different camera angle. That's not. You've seen that shit 100 times.
Yeah, that guy holding the ring.
Bro. And you gotta love the
Gatorade looks...
Gatorade. Who did that?
I mean, it looks better.
We're still not updating that. Pouring hot lava on the guy. Jared Goff's bummed out. Damn, and I had to watch the Packers win the Super Bowl too. Brutal. Presentation, I'll give a B+. It probably should be an A. And if we're doing our head-to-head comparisons, like if I were to compare it to MLB The Show's graphics are nothing that Madden's are. The presentation is nothing. Madden really does a spectacular job of including high-definition, beautiful resolution graphics.
I mean, maybe that's why. Like, I know, like, they obviously want the game to look really good so people buy it, but I mean, they just need some sort of new server or something. I know they're not just running this on like one little PC. Like, that's like, I guess that's what they'd probably claim is the issue. Like, oh, we have such amazing, cool graphics and cutscenes and everything, so the game's gonna run a little slow. Well, that's not an excuse in 2026. Come on.
The issue with the game is it seems to be their #1 priority. Why is your #1 priority fancy marketing graphics and presentation? Shouldn't the #1 priority be making a great game? It's difficult for you to tell me that you actually
it needs to be playable
game when I literally can't play Superstar and my only other 2 modes are Franchise and Ultimate Team. It's very hard for you to sell me on that lie. So I'll give them a B+. I feel like the Super Bowl is a pretty big thing. I can't believe we're still rocking that same animation. That's just embarrassing. So that's the only reason they don't get an A. All right, let's move in to new features. What new features are even in this game? That's a big question. Now, as far as Ultimate Team's concerned, it's the exact same thing. They have introduced this new thing called Evolutions. Elevate your player path and make them unique. But this is just...
Before he says anything, I like this. I like that they're actually changing stuff about their pay-to-win mode, because they don't need to change anything about this. There'll be YouTubers like MMG and me who will just buy their shitty packs for YouTube videos, but I like that they're actually kind of changing the pay-to-win Ultimate Team.
It's another shameless microtransaction. You can pay, you ever catch yourself doing this? Call the line. You can pay 125 Madden cash to put a NFL team chemistry on your 80 overall Devon Achane.
Now, obviously, that is not what I'm talking about. You get free ones. You can also earn them, I think. You can also buy them with coins and on the auction house. It is annoying. But I'm assuming down the road, like, you can get even more. And I'm assuming there'll be cards that have the all 32 teams. Like, honestly, this is, like, giving you just more, like, variability. Because there was if you wanted a card to have like a Bucks chem for me, I couldn't do that. Like if I wanted Kyler Murray to be a Buck, I can't do that. But now I can. And you can use coins. You don't have to use cash. The fact that there is a cash option though is crazy. I'm not surprised though because Ultimate Team is pay to win.
Where you can spend 20,000 coins. It's a shame that the user interface of this game is so horrible because I really do think this. I think if Ultimate Team wasn't so incredibly tedious to play, that more people would spend money on this. I'm actually trying to look at it from EA's perspective. They're a company, they're a corporation. They just got a leveraged buyout and they're $20 billion in debt. Of course they want people to spend as much money as humanly possible. But for the average player, you boot up Ultimate Team and you spent 35 minutes and you've done nothing because you're fighting against the shittiest user interface I've ever seen. Of course you don't want to play this. Of course, none of this even is palatable or makes sense. You want to give me an overall max increase evolution to Luther Burden? I don't even have that player. How do I get him? I don't know. You want me to get an archetype and overall upgrade for a pre-order player? Where are those? You want me to buy a team chemistry? Why?
I had Luther Burden immediately. I don't know why he doesn't. But I had Luther Burden immediately, and I was able to upgrade Luther.
Why would I do that? For what reason? You don't explain any of us. This is like, you need a rocket science degree to understand what the hell they're trying to do in Ultimate Team ever, and you need the patience.
It is a little confusing. It did confuse me at the beginning. It confused my friends. I mean, it's going to be like when you get used to it, it'll be easier. But it is a little complicated, but hey, they're adding new stuff. We can't complain that. We can't complain about everything.
Of a saint to want to play it. This is coming from the Wheel of Mutt guy. So there's your new features in Ultimate Team. Now, the big new feature that's going to be in every single game mode is green catching. I'm sure you've seen about green catching from college football, but if you've been living under a rock, I'll teach you right now. Now, green catching is just like a green in 2K, which is not shocking because one of the developers now on Madden is a previous developer that was with 2K. So in 2K, if you green a shot, you automatically make it. Well, now in Madden, if you green a catch, you automatically catch it, but you kind of need to get the ball out. Let's try that again. So I'm going to throw to 45 here, and he can't catch the ball. So let's try that with someone who's not totally ass. Well, I guess my whole team is totally ass because this is Ultimate Team, huh? Someone's going to need to be a little more open. Let's try this. Beautiful. That's a green catch right there. Ultimate Team is a horrible way to show this off. Justin Jefferson was basically born for this mechanic. Let's check out new uniforms. Oh, I'm putting Jefferson in the 2010s Classic away. That goes hard. What are we putting the Niners in?
Like Randy Moss.
Let's do that.
Except
and
it's
I gotta
not,
say,
obviously.
when you look at Madden just like this, if you zoom out and just look at this, if you're a true casual, this is pretty damn good. This looks beautiful. I got my players on here.
It does.
These assets are gorgeous.
This does look really nice.
If you only play this game on its most surface level, I think it's a good game. I really do. Naturally, you don't. Why would you ever buy a game just to play it on its surface level, though? That's, you know, duh. I'm gonna play on arcade just to really show you how this works. Get another cool look at presentation here, too. It's the 49ers walkout. Fucking nasty. Hey. I've been to a few.
They're so worried about the walkouts that they can't fix the game.
That I'd really like to forget. That's pretty fucking sick. Look at Kyler Murray. Look at Vikings quarterback.
That's my goat. Pay one.
All right, let's test out a green bean catch to Justin Jefferson. Damn, that camera's shaking. Got a little stadium pulse. So we do have single coverage. It's a pretty good opportunity right here. Look at that green window. That's fucked up. Ooh, I got lit up for it. Now, keep in mind,
I've had a lot of good green catches, by the way. Literally, you can green almost anything. And you can be a double coverage, triple coverage. You can one-hand the ball. You can, like, do a little dive spin. Like, you will... It is OP. Green is OP. So this is definitely skill-based match-based, like, skill-based now, which I like. Because in Madden 26, if you went up for a contested ball, it's dropped every time. I like this. I like this better than what we had previously.
Potentially put this on arcade game mode, which makes everything easier. It's intended to have, you know, big crazy catches. And when you're playing against your buddy, it ain't gonna be that easy. But you get the idea. If I get the green catch, well, it's actually a very good example. It's less like 2K, because in 2K, if you green the shot, you make it automatically. You can still defend against green catches, and there's even green catches on defense. And if you're in a bad position, you're not going to make the catch literally every single time. But I have a strong feeling I'm coming down with this one. Wow, shit. I'm not going to edit
That's
this
a bad
out.
example.
This is as raw as it gets. I thought for sure I'm I'm grabbing that one. Why not one more? Hey!
There you go. Double coverage. Somehow came in with it.
So as you can see, this new green catching mechanic is not the end-all be-all. It's not like someone's going to plug in a Zen and then green catch everything and always catch the football. It's not that good. But if you have good position at single coverage, it's much more viable than it was in the past to throw to your receiver. A lot of times in previous games, if I have single coverage to a wide receiver and they're stride for stride, I'm never throwing that ball because you just realistically, you don't come down with it. The DB intercepts it or you just drop it. But now,
always
if I
knocked
look
out,
on
man.
that left side and there's Jefferson, I'm fucking throwing that. I'm throwing that every time in an online head-to-head game. I'm playing on the zoomed-in camera angle because I think it looks sick, but I'll make this... Ooh, we just got the X Factor. Huh. How is X Factor double me going to do with this? That's going to be so oppressive. Oh, you're fucked. Damn, I forgot about X Factors because I've been playing so much college football. Yeah, I mean, there's X Factors. So Justin Jefferson's X Factor, can you still check those? Justin Jefferson, if you look in the bottom left, has double me, which nasty X Factor. And I don't think the Niners are catching on to the fact that they should double him. They're not at all. I think people online make memes about this. They say it's the year 2040 and I didn't green my release, so my wide receiver tore his MCL. I'm seeing shit like that. In my opinion, the green catching is awesome. I think this was an awesome addition to the game. I really enjoyed an online head-to-head, and at least from what I've seen in college, it doesn't break the game. It sucks ass to get greened on. It feels so satisfying to get a green, and you can still stop the pass. But, I mean, right now, this is kind of ridiculous. I gotta take that call. Yo, they need to double this, man. They need to figure something out over here in Levi's. Or we're getting Justin Jefferson a pretty nice looking fantasy football game. Let's clear Jennings out of there. Kyler Murray's having a day too. All right, let's get one more. Let's get one more big boy. Oh, yikes. See, like right there, I technically did green that in the window, but obviously I don't just teleport to the ball and catch it. Double me is deactivated, but the Niners are finally doubling him. Just kidding. Oh, they are. No, they're not. No, you're fucked. See ya. Oh, good defense. Can you stop it 4 times, San Fran? Can you stop that exact throw 4 times? I think I gotta go. I gotta zoom back in. I was doing better on this angle. Come on. Come on. Damn. I gotta get one. I gotta.
It's because he's not aggro catching, he's possession catching. If he aggroes this and holds Y instead of A, he's coming down with it.
Get one more before I'm out of here. Jefferson's sucking air. Go get it, buddy. Go get it, buddy. Oh. Ironically, his last name was Green, and I went red. Bernardo Green. All right. Guys, you're down by 14. Don't be doing a see you on me. You get the idea. Okay, so Green...
See you. See you. See you. What? All right, bro. I'll give you a pass because you're the football guy, but come on.
Catching is new. Now in Superstar, which I just want to put an asterisk on this. This shit doesn't work. So I want to give you a pass and pretend something's awesome and new about Superstar when I can't fucking play it. But even then, the new addition to Superstar is basically just a visual panel. This is the new addition to Superstar. You get a GOAT score, and it tracks how much of a superstar you are. This isn't anything new. As you earn this stuff, you unlock cap breakers, which is the same thing they have in a Road to Glory. Let's say your speed is 90, and that's the cap for your player build. Yes, EA limits you to what your stats can be. Because those geniuses want to tell you how to play your career mode. You can earn cap breakers, and that'll take that up. So if I became a star, I would get 2 new cap breakers, and I'd be allowed to take my speed up to 92 instead of 90. If you can't tell, I think this whole thing is so fucking stupid. It's career mode. Can I just be a 7-foot-tall quarterback with 99 speed? Oh, I can't? Sick. Now, the very obvious new things in Superstar are the same things that are new in college football. There's 3 new positions you can play, which is tight end, free safety, and edge rusher. This is my tight end build right here. And Superstar is what it always has been. You play through your career in the NFL. There's really nothing fancy to this mode. Now, there's a good thing. You can force a team selection. So if you want to be on the Chiefs, you're absolutely allowed to do that. I don't ever force team selection. I think it's fun. And in this just basically test build that I made, I'm on the Cleveland Browns. I just got lit up. This is exactly the game that I was playing when I forced the no huddle glitch, by the way. Oh, that's an easy one. Good catch. Is that a first? Coach, let me go for it. Let me go for it. Let's see if we can break it again. I might be able to break it right now. I'm not kidding. Let's see if it'll let us snap this. I'm running no huddle. Will it snap? That's the age-old question. That looks like it's going to snap. Wow. I can't believe it. And we turn the ball over. Also, they brought wear and tear over to Madden, and I think that was a horrible decision. Wear and tear sucks. I've got -1 speed from the, like, 2 snaps that I played, so that's pretty cool.
You definitely got to turn down your wear and tear. You got to, or it's almost impossible to play.
Block.
Like, you'll get screwed.
Ooh. I'd like to credit my blocking for that, actually. Okay, 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Let's do this. Oh my God, he just jumped the... Block win? It gave me experience for a block win? He just jumped over me. I would not call that a block win. All right, I'm running just a cheeky little check down. Hey! Nice. Let's go get a touchdown.
Bro, it's still in check down in franchise mode. He's not even the quarterback.
Not quite green, but I still hang on. And I'm going to try and force the bug as much as I can, too. I really need EA to fix this. This is so fucked up. Good ball. Can't break it. Give me no huddle. So what I noticed in Superstar in the past is if you have to do a formation change on the no huddle, that's when the bug occurs. But if you stay in the same formation, it generally doesn't happen. But honestly, like, what makes it not occur, I have no idea. I do promise you, though, if EA doesn't fix this and you boot up a Superstar and run no huddle, you'll find it very fast. Motion Salem wheel. Oh, no way. I got it! I got it twice! Look at this. You can see it live. Look at that. You can't do a goddamn thing. You can call a timeout, and if you don't have a timeout, you just lose. You automatically lose. The entire clock runs. Look at that. Every button on planet fucking Earth doesn't do a damn thing.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. I didn't play enough to get the bug because I didn't run no huddle enough, but this is bad.
Oh my God, what an embarrassment. You want to tout the new features in this mode? Go fuck yourselves. Why don't you play it for 15 minutes first? Oh my God, or are you aware of this and you just rock with it anyway? You're just fully aware that it doesn't work? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That should be a tutty. Got it. So basically, here's your options for Superstar. Play without no huddle ever. And if you're going to lose a game because of that, then I guess you just hard reset your Xbox. Like, you just force close the app and replay the game. Those your options.
Wait, where did that clip come from? Why?
Like, you just... And if you're going to lose a game because of that, then I guess you just hard reset your Xbox. Like, you just force close the app and replay the game.
What?
Those your options.
Why was that in there?
I got that shit to trigger twice. That is so funny to me. So, yeah, there are new features in Superstar. You can play as different positions, and you can track your objectives differently, and the way you upgrade your archetype is more close to Road to Glory than it was in the past. But what does any of that matter if I can't play the fucking game? I did forget one other new feature. If you QB sneak, there is a meter. You get a QB sneak meter. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I actually don't know how this will work in online head-to-head. Like, if I get the green meter, am I automatically getting a yard? Is that how that's gonna work? I'm getting a solid yard there if I hit the green. So what happens if I hit red? Let's just run a regular QB sneak for no reason, basically. Let's just see what happens if I go red intentional. I just get dunked on. Let's wrap up this report card because I'm really getting off topic here. New features are virtually non-existent. The green catch is a great addition. The meter on the QB sneak, I don't know how I feel about that. Superstar's new features are completely defunct because you never play the fucking mode and it's worthless. You can't no huddle. It's a basic piece of football. Franchise's new features generally boil down to a revamped aesthetic. There are some high-level changes that you can find in someone else's video. I'm not equipped to even tell you about them. Ultimate Team's the exact same thing. And I think back on some of the Maddens that I always enjoyed playing, and they would always include a really incredible, unique, fun game mode that wasn't these 3 standard modes.
Oh, yes, that's what I was going to say that at the end of this video, but I'll say it now. Why are we not just throwing in, like, monthly modes? Like, every month, like, is a new mode and it changes every week. Or just leave the damn mode in there and have like 10 different like fun modes that you can play. Like, they're in the vault. Just bring them out of the vault. Come on. We want them. Bring them out.
modes that we've had in every Madden ever. Madden 16 had draft champions. You'd get around, there'd be 3 player options, you'd build your team, and then you could compete against the computer or online head-to-head against someone else. Superstar KO! You get crazy.
No, he accidentally put this clip in twice, and his editor forgot to delete it.
Crazy uniforms and stadiums. Those are my best memories. So Madden 27 is what exactly? It's Madden 26 with green meter catching. This is a lazy title update. Madden 26 should have gotten an update. They could have added green catching to Madden 26, and it's basically the same game as this. Even College Football 27 I give a pass to, because College Football 27's road to glory is significantly different. I don't think it's necessarily for the better, but it's completely revamped. College Football 27's Dynasty mode introduced NIL, which is something that wasn't even in the game at all. It's got the same green meter catching, and on top of that, they included mascot mashup. As frustrated as I am with a lot of decisions EA made on College Football 27, I could realistically understand why someone would buy 27 having already bought 26. For the first time in a long time, I could confidently tell you, don't buy this game. There is no reason to buy Madden 27. Unless you haven't bought a Madden in 5 years, that'd probably be the only reason to buy this game, and you would be sorely disappointed to notice that all of the fun game modes that exist in Madden 22 do not exist in this game. This is a base beta copy. This game should be in beta. It really should. This shouldn't be a released, fully priced video game. It doesn't work. There's no features to it. We got career mode, franchise, and ultimate team. Well, one of those.
It's like the same modes that we've had.
3 doesn't work. I'm really frustrated. Gameplay-wise, the gameplay is virtually the exact same plus green catching, which I think is a good thing. And for what it's worth, I think Madden 26 gameplay was good. I enjoyed playing the game. At its core level, at just the quick pay level, at just Ultimate Team head-to-head, when I fought with the menus for an hour and finally built my team, I do enjoy playing the game. And I think green catching is an excellent addition to that. Madden 27 is, I would still give the gameplay an A. I think the gameplay is excellent. Debatable. I think the gameplay on these games are really, really good as far as sports games go. Sports games are always going to have fluky, crazy gameplay. I think Madden does it very well. New features, I give a D. I think green catching is a good new feature.
What? No, see, you can't do that. You can't do that. Green catching is so good. You can't do that. Like, I mean, I think it's probably the only reason he didn't give it an F is because of green catching, but it's got to be like a C. Gotta be. And the new features in franchise, like the new thing that franchise looks like, I guess that's technically like performance, but the contract signings, he didn't talk about that. Contract signings in franchise is new and it's super cool and fun to do. I disagree with that. I don't think it should be a D. I think it should be B minus, C plus at the lowest.
I think you did as little as possible when building this game. And one also very good addition, I'm sorry, this is a new feature that I think is great. Custom adjustments. Now, I don't know what custom adjustments are good or bad. I'm sure it'll be catered to your playstyle or what the meta is. But you know when you get up to the line of scrimmage and you're trying to shade your linebackers and pinch your D-line and over the top your corners, you're trying to make all these adjustments all at once and it takes too long and they just snap the ball. Well, you now have the option to create basically
this is really
custom
good.
Adjustments.
And he still gave it a D plus.
So let's say I wanted my linebackers to simulate a blitz. I want them to play underneath. I want them to commit inside to slant routes. I want to be aggressive on everything. Stripping the ball, tackling, containing the quarterback. I can set all this up, and once it's done, I can make a custom adjustment. I'll call it AG. Now I can use that custom adjustment in gameplay. Another good addition, but as I look at all of this, how is this a new game? Green catching, custom adjustments, the same broken superstar, franchise with new user interface, the same ultimate team. I don't know how this is a new game. I don't know how
You didn't mention contract signs.
This is more of a rant than a report card.
Wait, let me go back to the report
card. This is a new game. I don't know how this is justifiable.
We'll just listen.
That's what I gotta say. All right, boys, I love you. Peace.
Okay, I want to go back to the report card. Obviously, I posted my video. Go check that out. I looked at everything, almost everything in that. Go check that video out. But I think, I mean, new features can't be D plus. I'd probably go B minus. Performance, it being an F, that's honestly completely valid. The crashing, the bugs, all sorts of stuff like that is just so annoying. Presentation being B plus, you could honestly give it an A. And then the gameplay, same with an A. I like that. I think Madden 27 is worth the buy. because of green catching, because of like the new things are like so important, that it's definitely, I mean, it's probably worth the buy, especially if you're into football, because obviously they have all the rookies and everything, all the teams are updated. But I mean, yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. MMG doesn't really like Madden 27. I mean, it's valid, bro. Like, it's valid. EA just comes up with the same bullshit every year and charges you $70 for it. So it's valid. But that's going to be all for this video. If you like this kind of content, like, sub, everything, and maybe I can make some more reaction videos. Suggest some in the comments. See you guys later.